Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Coffee and Cards with Michelle. My name's Michelle Zanovich, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Every weekday morning at 8 and on Saturdays at 9, I start our days with a little crafting creativity. This week, I'm featuring the new Boho Indigo stamping medley. Now, this medley is absolutely beautiful. Here's my little bee. Anyways, I love it. It reminds me a lot of, I don't know, just summertime. And last year I was in Rome on this day getting ready to embark on the Greek incentive trip for Stampin' Up! And so I saw these beautiful blues and whites, and all I could think of were the beautiful colors of Santorini. And so I wanted to recreate some cards this week that reminded me of that beautiful trip that me and my friend Sarah went on, along with all of the Stampin' Up! Demonstrators who earned the cruise. It was beautiful, and I'm getting all of these memories popping up in my Facebook feed, and it's really, really inspired me again to create beautiful things for you and to bring you along with me. So this week we'll be reliving moments of my cruise to Greece through the Boho Indigo cards. So you saw a little bit. You saw the 6x6 paper, excuse me, that comes in the kit. This is gorgeous. It's beautiful. We've got a lovely photopolymer stamp set with some pretty vases and some blossoms and some greenery here, and really nice sentiments, right? Birthday, happy news, sympathy, thank you. There's a little bit of everything here. This product medley also comes with some pre-cut and embossed labels and some blossoms, as well as these beautiful pieces of greenery that are pre-stamped and gold embossed as well. Those are very, very pretty. Oops, there's another sheet of labels and blossoms. Okay, so, and I didn't realize this until this morning as I was going through that designer series paper, we've got pieces of embossed cardstock as well. So, if you don't have an embossing folder or dies, we've already got some of these for you. These are really, really pretty. Looks like three different designs. Okay. So we've got embossed cardstock. We've got these Boho Indigo dies, and these not only will now cut out more of these the greenery, or you could do it in gold foil to match, but several layers of vases, which is going to be just so much fun to play with all week long. There's that. It also comes with 2 spools of ribbon. Look at this. This is some really nice gold trim, and it's quite textured, and it ties really pretty bows. There's another spool. Look at this. It's wide. It's frayed around the edges, giving us that very boho. So, I'm a child of the 70s, and I remember some very frayed denim going on in the 70s. So this is very nice. It's very soft and flexible. We'll be able to do some stuff with that. And then there are 2 sizes of these flowers. Now, last week we used vellum orange blossoms in the Simply Citrus card kit. Well, these aren't vellum. These are felt, and they come with these little like wood beads already in the centers of them. So much fun and so cute. And those come in 2 sizes. We've got some large ones and some small ones. And you can see I accidentally put a large one in there. Okay, so I made this card this morning, and we're going to recreate this now. And then I stamped on the inside too. But I thought there was a little too much white on this, so I've cut this down a little bit. Measurements can be found later for all layers over on my blog at www.makingmemorieswithmichelle.com. So let's get started and make this simple card this morning because it's Monday, and this is about all that I can handle on a Monday morning. Okay, so let me grab first my Stamparatus. And I've already got my paper positioned. This piece of paper, I'm going to move my bee out of the way this morning. This piece of paper measures, oh goodness, 3 7/8 by 2 7/8. And I'm going to stamp my greenery in Garden Green. Garden Green is one of the coordinating colors in this stamp set. In case you thought it was just navy and misty, what is it? Misty Moonlight, and Very Vanilla. There's Garden Green and Gold. Oh my goodness, stuck. Come on, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp first. That seems really not straight. I'll move that over just a little bit. Oh, and I got green on there. Well, that is a wonderful way to start my day. Okay, so don't mind me. Two pieces to every paper, right? All right, so that looks better centered. I will go here. Sure. All right. Give that a good press. And then Night of Navy for my vase. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Janine. It's good to see you. I can't see everybody's comments, but that's okay. See, I'd rather be stamping. I'll move that over. I know, I'm cheating. This is not the proper use of the Stamparatus, I know. But just bear with me. This morning is a guessing game. I think because I cut that paper down. Okay. I had it all lined up for a larger piece of paper. But I have to say, that didn't turn out too bad, right? I have a Wink of Stella. I really like this vase, but I wanted to fill it in a little bit. So I'm going to take my Wink of Stella, and what I'm using this today is to blend this ink, okay? So I'm just coloring, and you'll see that that's pulling all of that beautiful Night of Navy ink into our vase. So we don't see so much of the Very Vanilla behind. Okay, so I'm really using it like a blender pen, only because this isn't shimmery white paper, I didn't want to use my blender pen and pill up that paper. Besides, using the Wink of Stella here gives us that like terracotta glaze. You know, you have to glaze a pot, otherwise all that condensation seeps out and makes a mess. So this is just putting a glaze on our vase. All right, moment of truth. Do you say vase or do you say vase? I say vase. I'm sure you can tell. Now we'll seal up the top here. Just be careful. All right. I got a new Wink of Stella last week, so I'm good to go. I never, ever, ever want my craft supplies to run out. Just give that a brush off and make sure that you've got all the ink off of there. So you can see it colored it in. okay? I'm going to set this aside, let it dry, and we can assemble some layers. I'm going to close this up. Okay, these are my inside layers. I'll set that aside. So, we're going to add this. I hope everybody had a good 4th of July weekend. I don't know about you. I was exhausted yesterday. Maybe it was the heat. Maybe it was just, we did a lot of cooking on Saturday. We had a great time. My parents came over. Oh, such a feast. So much food. The scale wasn't happy with me this morning, but you know what? Life is short. Have a party. Even if it's just, social distance. We were out on the porch, and then my son bought some fireworks. Not big ones, just little ones. And the neighbors came over. Oh, their 2-year-old was so excited. Oh, goodness. Okay. Quit talking. Just get crafting. And we had 3 or 4 houses on our street have sold within the last month. And we had some new neighbors stop by. All social distancing. Oh, drats. We're just going to trim a little bit off. Crash. Just like so. Ha! Look at that. Monday morning. Do you have a busy week ahead? I took Friday off. I should know better than to take a day off. My inbox was full last night. I have a lot of catching up to do this week. All right, we're going to put this right here. Okay, let's do our inside. So all the blues, this is Misty Moonlight, okay? But on the inside, I grabbed a piece of Night of Navy, just to give us a little contrast, okay? I'm going to stamp using a Stamp and Pierce mat underneath. Sorry you're feeling blue. I have a 3 3/4 inch by 1/2 inch strip of that coordinating. It's the same designer series paper that we used earlier. Just lay that across the bottom. Okay, and we'll put this in on the inside and we'll finish off the front with just a little embellishing. See how that Night of Navy on that misty moonlight looks? It's so pretty. Very subtle, but just a nice contrast. Okay, so I have some of this gold trim, and I'm going to tie a tiny bow. This is a nice stiff trim. It has a edge of very vanilla, so you have some nice contrast. I'm going to pull that just a little bit. I just want a very tiny bow. Okay. Grab my ribbons shears. And a glue dot. Okay, and you can set that to the side, or you can put that in the middle. It's up to you, however you'd like to do it. Now I'm going to take 3 of these little felt flowers or blossoms. Take the little ones, not the big ones. Just 3. And I'm going to add those with glue dots as well. And I'm going to stagger the height of those. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So there's our card. And I have this strip of designer series paper that's left over from where I trimmed that piece. So let's make a coordinating matching envelope, because nothing says we took enough time to do it right than to create a beautiful coordinating envelope. All right, so I'm going to take my seal and I'm going to get it as close to the edges as I can. Now, if someone were feeling blue and they went out to the mailbox and they saw a beautiful handmade card from you, the first thing they're going to see is that envelope, right? So you want, ooh, those are not the good scissors. So you want to make sure that this is eye-catching. And just trim along your flap. I have a friend who's sharpening my knives. I think I'm going to give him my paper snips too. And there we go. A very pretty card to start our Monday morning off with, whether you have a blue Monday or not. I hope you have a great day. Stay tuned. All week we'll be working with the Boho Indigo product medley. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you right here tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. In the meantime, happy stamping. Bye-bye.